MPD, MRB requirements, which was, if you remember, right, we said 3,000 flight hours, right? So all these 5 items, we removed at 3,000 flight hours. What about unscheduled? Unfortunately, probably first one was removed. Well, let's assume here 2,000 flight hours, second one 2,300, third one 1,500, fourth one 1,800, etc., etc., etc. This is the difference between scheduled and unscheduled. By the way, we can use all this information also to administer and to sort. We're gonna do different types of sorting, different types of administration for our reliability, safety, airworthiness programs, airworthiness analysis. Okay. One small thing, by the way. So we need here to add one small thing. Without this small subject, all these connection points, connection dots, they don't make any sense. Let me explain now what subject we need to add. We need to understand, we need to define. If delay, ground or back, cancellation was due to technical reason or due to non-technical reason. Sometimes you can see aircraft economics, they call it chargeable, non-chargeable events. Since we are talking here about the technical stuff, for us it is technical, non-technical event. Let me give you here explanation, and I'm gonna use here diversion. So case 1, case 2, C1, C2. Case 1, we are flying, everything is okay, flight attendant comes and tells the pilot we have some, let's say, the passenger health / medical problem, medical issue. Pilot makes decision to divert, to land first suitable airport. This is non-technical event, C1. Okay, now case 2, we are flying and we have some message. Let's say again, engine high vibration or high temperature. Pilot opens documents, the manuals. Pilot makes decision to divert, to land first suitable airport. Mechanic arrives, mechanic is doing troubleshooting. Mechanic says, dear pilot, we need to replace this engine. 99% cases can be technical event C2. Okay, so all these items are now the bases for our different types of analysis, right? So we need to understand what's happening in each case. We need to understand what's happening from aircraft level, so level 1. We need to understand what happened with system behavior. So why this enter back, why this diversion, why did this delay happen? We need to understand from part level. We are doing very detailed analysis, top-down approach. We want to understand what happened on aircraft level, system level, part level. Why? Because we don't want reoccurrence. We don't want to see same problem 2 days later. We don't want to see same problem 2 weeks later, 20 days later, 2 years later, 20 years later. I'm gonna remind you how it works. So we're gonna take all this information. Actually, we are taking all this information from this 320 flight hours, 40 cycles. We are repeating here, but this is very important for understanding, right? So we are taking all this information from 300 flight hours, 40 cycles. And then these 320 flight hours, 40 cycles is basis for our statistical analysis, basis for our dynamic analysis, basis for our safety analysis, reliability analysis, maintainability analysis, human engineering analysis, aircraft economic analysis. See what's happening here. I'm not talking here about now safety and reliability airworthiness. It's not even arguable, right? Let's go back to this C2. So we have technical auto service. We are auto base station, right? We need to replace engine. Let's say it's approximately 60 hours. Technical auto service, 60 hours. Suppose, let's assume 50% is from here. So now this is projected, right? Now actual flight hours in December is not 320 flight hours, it is 290, almost minus 10%. So we need to send engine, since we are out of base station, right? We need to send mechanics. We need to send tool equipment. We need to provide some logistical support. And I said here, I'm not talking about safety, reliability, and airworthiness. See, and then, you know what, actually, it will be appropriate here, since all these presentations our presentations are for beginners. It will be appropriate if I bring here this examples from presentations that we had 2-3 presentations back, right? Do you remember we had discussion this cost per flight hours? If you ask aircraft manufacturer or aircraft seller to tell you cost per flight hours, unfortunately, this 10% is not going to be included in this number. Minus 10% won't be there. Somebody should pay for this minus 10%. Anyway, let's go back to our presentation. By the way, we are getting closer and closer to our reliability program. But first, let's summarize our connection dots, connection subjects. So from high-level perspective, general perspective, we have operation, we have maintenance, and we have some experience. And what we are doing, we are trying to connect these subjects, dots, right, to the reliability program sections. So again, from high-level perspective, from operation/maintenance experience side, we have what? We have operation, we have maintenance, we have some experience, right? We have diversions, delays, cancellations, plus we need to now extract some information. Plus we need to, not extract, we have information based on experience, right? What information we have? We have diversion, end turnbacks, delays, cancellations, etc. Next, all this information, all this subject, they have to be recorded. They have to be documented. So reliability program, safety program, airworthiness program, they are working only with documented information. If information is not recorded, in the 99%, I can give you 99% confidence that nobody looks into this information. The information doesn't exist. If it is not written, if it is not recorded, if it is not documented, information doesn't exist. Okay? Now, what information we are looking for? Again, level 1, start from aircraft level. In the brackets, I put here, by the way, some attributes from I think we had, again, 2 or 3 presentations back, more a bit detailed discussion. Here, just to remind you. So, from aircraft side, definitely we need aircraft information. So, what we have? We need material, right? MSN, what type of aircraft we have? We need MSN number, date of manufacturer, etc. Next, what we are doing with this material, with this aircraft? So aircraft engine, APU information, operation information, maintenance information, flight hours, flight cycles. Next, engine in-flight shutdown. If you had an in-flight shutdown, MSN number, all information about engine, etc. Next, pilot reports, maintenance reports, aircraft health monitoring system report, date, MSN number. Now let's say we had some, PIREP, right? Let's go to PIREP. We had some AC, again, I'm going to bring this example, AC generator INOP. Next, we have to identify, okay, we have to record it. Do we have delays or not? Or we have cancellations, or we have an turn back. Date, MSN number, ATA, flight number, station number, etc. Next information, it is, we need to identify top problems, safety problems, reliability problems. It should be very clear, defined. We need to understand if we had some safety, reliability, etc. top problems. should be recorded, it should be documented. Next, we are going system level now. So here we had discussion about aircraft level 1, aircraft level. Now we are going, okay, what about system? IREP, MyREP, AREP, ATA number, right? Mission interruption ground, mission interruption flight, ATA number, all this information, flight number, station number. Let's say we had some issue with the generator, right? And ATA number is what for generator? 24. I'm going to give you here example again, 01, 01, etc. 0101. This information should be recorded, should be documented also. Next, same applies to the engine. We need, let's say we had some engine in-flight shutdown. We need also here a date, MSN number, ATA, engine information. We need all this information here. Next, level 3. Did we remove the part? Let's say we remove the AC generator. We need to write part number, serial number, installation date, removal date, flight hours, flight cycles. All this information should be recorded, should be documented. Next, other ETOPS. If we all about ETOPS, if we are ETOPS certified or local, other local aviation authorities requirements. And this is from operations/maintenance experience. As I said, all this information should be very clear, recorded, very clear, documented. It should be very, as I said, very clear. Okay. Next, what we have from reliability program side? We have high-level perspective, or we have records, right? And we have, now we're going to extract information from reliability program, safety program perspective. We have documented information, we have recorded information. What we are doing, we are extracting information from reliability program, safety program, airworthiness program perspective. Let me give you here another explanation. This C1, C2, case 1, case 2. What we said, case 1, we said we had some passenger health/medical problem, medical issue. We don't want, we don't want this information to be part of the reliability program. Okay, what about case 2? We said we have some diversion because we have problem with engine. This is yes, we need this information to be part of our reliability/safety/airworthiness program. Okay, plus we need to analyze it, we need to display it, we need to report it. Now here is the sections. By the way, about sections, you can add, you can remove, you can delete, you can combine these sections. All these sections here are for reference use, for training or learning purposes, okay? So you can do whatever you want based on your experience, based on the maintenance model, based on your aviation authorities requirements. General, what we have here, we have, as I said, material. We need to describe what we have. We need to describe also our system, responsibilities, etc., etc., etc. Then, as we said, we need to describe what we are doing. So operation information, MSN number, flight hours, flight cycles, total flight hours, total flight cycles, operating days, etc., etc., etc.